Hello everyone, this is my channel Chemaholic, where everything related to chemistry is discussed. And I believe you all should subscribe it. If you haven't done it yet, then I don't want that you miss out any kind of stuff. So we will try to conduct one experiment whose setup is like this. We have rubber cork solution in a beaker and nails. Then we have the bulb and we have the complete setup. We will take some chemical entities which contain hydrogen in them. For example, HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, alcohol, vinegar, glucose. We will put each solution in the beaker one by one and see if they conduct electricity or not. We found out that some entities they don't conduct electricity and some do. The entities which do not conduct electricity are alcohol, which is having the formula C2H5OH, glucose, which is having the formula C6H12O6. Then the entities which do conduct electricity are hydrochloric acid with the formula HCl, sulfuric acid with the formula H2SO4, then vinegar with the formula CH3COOH. Now, conduction of electricity through a solution of a substance can take place only if ions are present in the solution. This tells us that acids, when they are dissolved in water, they produce hydrogen ions, that is H+, and conduct electricity. Glucose and alcohols, they don't. Glucose and alcohols do contain hydrogen, but they do not furnish hydrogen ions into the solution. But hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and vinegar do. That means glucose and alcohols, they are not acidic. You can see the presence of hydrogens in the formula of alcohol, glucose, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and vinegar. The dissociation of few acids in the aqueous solution to give H+ ion along with the corresponding negative ion is shown. You can see hydrochloric acid dissociating into H+ and chloride ion, sulfuric acid dissociating into H+ and sulfate ion. Acetic acid, that is vinegar, it is dissociated into acetate ion and hydrogen ion. And alcohol, it doesn't dissociate. Similarly, glucose doesn't dissociate. From these observations, we can conclude that acids furnish H+ ions when they are dissolved in solution, which are responsible for their acidic properties. Now, one thing that you might observe here is that acids dissociate in aqueous solution, that is only in the presence of water. That means they act as acids only in the presence of water. To confirm this observation, let's do one experiment, preparation of HCl gas, where we take a dry test tube containing sodium chloride, then some concentrated sulfuric acid is added to it, the reaction takes place and HCl gas is produced. You can see the gas evolving here in the test tube. We pass the gas through a delivery tube and blue litmus paper is brought at its mouth. We observe that the litmus paper does not turn red. Now we bring moist blue litmus paper which turned red. The above results clearly tells us that HCl acts as acid only in the presence of water, as moist litmus paper has water in which the HCl gas dissolves. It is only after coming in contact with water that HCl dissociate into its ions. That is, HCl reacting with water to form H3O plus chloride ion. These H+ ions do not exist as such in the solution. They combine with a number of water molecules and exist as hydronium ions, H3O+, which is formed here. So the explanation of this formation of hydronium ion is explained through this equation. Since each H+, that is hydrogen ion, can combine with a number of water molecules, we write it as H+ aqueous. Similarly, bases, when dissolved in water, they furnish hydroxide ions, that is OH negative, which also help in conducting electricity. For example, the dissociation of few bases are given. NaOH is sodium hydroxide, it dissociates into Na+, that is sodium ions and hydroxide ion. KOH, potassium hydroxide, is dissociated into K+ and OH negative. Similarly, CaOH2, that is calcium hydroxide, is dissociated into calcium ions and OH negative ions, that is hydroxide ions. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't want to miss out any of the information shared at this platform about chemistry, don't forget to subscribe my channel Chemaholic. Also like it and share it with your friends. Join our community Chemaholic. Stay motivated, stay positive because we have got Chemaholic.